Hello, 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 and hello, dear and wonderful zine friends. Welcome back, or all that good stuff, Hi, welcome to Happy Mail Monday. If you're new here, I am Silver Nix, your resident zine enthusiast, hanging out in rural Australia, showing you the amazing, often zine mail that has landed in my post box over the past week. Hi. So first off, hello and a cherry mistress to anybody who's celebrating, and Happy Mail Monday to anybody who's not celebrating. It's one of those things, and yeah, whatever kind of day you're having, I hope it's a lovely one. I'm here with you opening mail, and it's awesome. Sporting like 3 different kinds of red, and I'm probably breaking some sort of fashion rules because I've got this red and this red and this, well, that's pink, and then this red, and like but I never claimed to be a fashionable person. I have very little color sense. So anyway, hi, welcome. Oh my goodness. So as I said, whatever kind of day you're having, I hope it's a good one. Whatever you're doing or not doing or all that good stuff. It's kind of a weird time of year for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons, and yeah, I'm one of those people. It's definitely kind of a weird time of year, but what can I say? That's life. And sorry about that. Itchy nose. Somebody's thinking about me. Itchy nose. Yeah, I always stumble over that because I go, wait, is that the right way around? Itchy nose, somebody's thinking about you. Itchy ears, somebody's talking about you. Or is it warm ears? Anyway, can never remember exactly what it is. But either way, please excuse itchy nose. Oh goodness, we've finally been having like some sun. So it's like Australia is finally cotton on to the fact that it's summer. Like months later than it used to be. But anyway. Used to be like beginning of October, end of September, beginning of October, like it was so hot. And these days, like we're nearly to the new year, and it's kind of like, okay, kind of feels like spring now. weirdness. Anyway, so hi. I hope you're all doing well. And I hope you're all taking good care of yourselves. As I said, it's kind of a weird time of year, especially this particular day. So yeah, that's part of I mean, I have mail, so obviously I want to show you the mail, but I'm also glad like it's Happy Mail Monday is this particular day, because it's nice to be, hey, if depending on the circumstances, whether maybe you don't do the holiday or anything like that, but yeah, you can hang out with me because I'm just hanging out doing stuff. Kind of like, oh man, next Monday is 2024 and I'm not ready. If I was actually ready for anything, wouldn't you all be surprised? Because I'm never ready for anything. I'd be like, hey, I'm ready for this, and you'd be like, who are you? What have you done with the real Nix? So let's get to the mail. We have some lovely mail today. Very exciting. I mean, the mail's always exciting. I'm always so happy just to be able to sit here and show you amazing and wonderful mail. It's my pleasure to be able to do this and to still be doing it after so many years. It's I watch some of my very, very first videos and I go, oh my goodness, I was so uncomfortable in front of the camera. And I'm not saying like I'm like superstar or anything now, but I've definitely like loosened up because like my desire to like chat with all of you and show all the mail trumps my anxiety, at least most weeks anyway. Sometimes I do have to take a mental health week or two, but most of the time it's like, yeah, I am who I am, I look how I look, I sound like how I sound like, so here we are. You have to forgive me. With the nicer weather, I have been leaving my window open, so there's a bit of dust because Murray Bridge is very dusty. Very dusty. Anyway, so enough about Murray Bridge and uninteresting dust. We have, first up, mail from Jen at 3 Chairs Publishing, and oh my goodness, look at that seal. And yes, that is embossed. That is gorgeous. Honeybees, that is gorgeous. Ooh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry, I was literally just entranced with the the bee seal. That's so cool. That is neat. I like that it's textured. I might see if I can somehow salvage that and save it somewhere, because that is cool. So Jen of 3 Chairs Publishing is of Manifest zine fame, and it's just a generally like lovely person. Has always created like these really high quality, to the edge color printing, nice matte paper, can you tell, like, stationery creations in the Manifest series. The Manifest series is really just an interesting, unique series because each one has its own theme, but they come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. Like, one's a half-fold zine, but one is one zine that folds out, one page that folds out into a page, and they're filled with poetry and words and photography and thoughts and all sorts of things. And I really love this series. There's all sorts of themes, like one was heroic, I think. My memory's not amazing, so I do apologize, but there have been so many different themes, and they're just really lovely quality zines, and I'm really happy. And Jen also has a book called Water Under the Bridge. I believe it's called Water Under the Bridge. I will try to get a cover image and put it right here, so if I have the title slightly wrong, I do apologize. I am always unprepared for these videos. So anyway, so we have, let's see, From My Button Box, Collected Essays in a Pandemic Time by Judith Bruder. Ooh. So as I mentioned, Jen is from 3 Chairs Publishing, so it is publishing. Essays as colorful and varied as buttons in a button box. My great-grandmother had a button box, and it was a button tin. I used to just love it was nice sensory-wise. Like, there's lots of colors and textures and just, so cool. Includes QR codes to listen to original podcasts. Ooh, fun. That's so cool. I love that too, because I love that Jen is a publishing company. Like, maybe someday I'll publish something with her. That would be amazing. That would be so cool. Like, what would I publish though? Now I have something for my bucket list. Like, I want to publish. Anyway, so random excitement. So that is that. That's so cool. I love. There are a lot of things you could complain about in the modern world, and rightfully so. But I like to focus on the beautiful things, and small publishers are one of those things. Indie publishers, small publishers, the freedom and ability to do things that we couldn't before. That things that used to have these really strict gatekeepers and everything, and we were now more free to do artistic things. So that's cool. Anyway, so. One thing also that I love about the Manifest zine is they come with bits and bobs, and this is music washes away the soul, the dust of everyday life. Woo. And this is a QR code to a Spotify playlist for this zine. So it's kind of like, it's not required for you to understand or otherwise enjoy this zine. It's not required for you to do this, but you can, and that's so cool. You can have a playlist. That's so neat. See, the things you can do these days. Probably sounded like a bit of a fuddy-duddy saying that, but all the things you can do these days, these kids with their QD codes and things. Anyway, so we have Manifest Zine number 13, Ambiguous Grief. One of the items on the loss list is a favorite Cape Cod hotel I'd stayed at for 12 years. The owners, like family, sold the business in 2021 and it only recently reopened for a short summer season. My attempts to find similar comfort and quiet respite have thus far been unsuccessful, though I am grateful this time for the soft pine trail at the Rachel Carson National Wildlife Refuge, for the woven words of Alice Hoffman, and for the sweet invisible lines of connection to home. Also, my new headphones. Oh, that's so cool. So as I mentioned, the zines come in various shapes and sizes, and this one folds out like this. And then like this. That's so cool. You can discover the zine in different ways. That's so neat. Oh my goodness. Fall 2023. Earlier this year, I did some journal work that resulted in what I call my loss list, a long penciled accounting of the losses I've experienced in the past few years. It includes the death of loved ones, the severing of long-term friendships, and the end of a significant romantic relationship, as well as the loss of numerous community connections, including retiring clients and my accountant, dentist, hairdresser, mechanic, and printer. My goodness. But loss is one of those things. Like it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from or what you do. Like we all experience loss, and that's has a lot to do with the Manifest series, because like there are themes that aren't limited to one group, that go beyond. And it unfolds to this beautiful picture. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness me, what a powerful subject. I suspect we are all suffering. Oh, I'll hold this up. I suspect we are all suffering in some way from what Dr. Scott Eilers calls ambiguous grief. I am so sorry, that sneeze really snuck up on me. Oh goodness. Eilers, the creator of When Your Dreams Die, says that ambiguous grief is the realization that something you always thought you'd have will never come to be, or mourning the loss of an alternative version of yourself or your world that will never exist. This small issue of the Manifest Zine is about that big topic, with an understanding that grief comes in waves, but so does sometimes hope, with love. Oh, that is a very big topic. Oh, so inspiring. Like I get so inspiring and think, oh, maybe I should make a zine on that topic. Maybe I should make a zine on that topic. But anyway, thank you so much, Jen, for sending that along. As always, like, beautiful. It feels beautiful. It's set up beautifully. Like, nice paper that's thick but not like cardstock as such, and just beautifully printed and presented. Like, thank you so much. And Jen also approaches subjects that are difficult, like grief and everything like that. So my goodness me, thank you so much for sending that. Definitely check out everything. I'll have all the links, as always, in the bits and bobs for all of the things. Check out Three Cheers Publishing and what Jen's doing over there, because yeah, my goodness, lots of awesomeness, including the Manifest Zine series. My gosh, my allergies and everything, I just want to be sneaky today. No fun. So thank you once again to Jen for sending that along. And now we have on in a pretty envelope that was partially eaten by Australia Post. So thanks, Australia Post, or thanks, Australia Post machines, or whatever. This comes from my amazing, wonderful friend Carly, longtime zine friend, one of my very first friends, zine friends ever. I still remember the day, like one of my first zine trades as well. And I sent her Dear Anonymous one, I think. And I still remember her saying, this is pretty impressive, especially for a first zine. And I still remember that. Oh my goodness me. So yeah, longtime friend, like badass person, someone who's been in my life for a long time, and I'm grateful for that, who has been there and like encouraged me to, not only in zine making, like, oh my goodness, Carly used to write The Filth, which was an awesome, like anything zine, like poetry and fiction and collage and everything, and then it also include like a CD of music and everything like that. It was just so cool, and so very cool. And like I also still remember when she asked if I'd like to write the intro, like the letter from the editor type thing for The Filth, and I was like, oh, me, but oh my god, I was so flustered and I was so excited about it all, and it's just like, oh. So yes, she's always been amazing. She's been very open about her journey, her life journey, which has inspired me in a lot of ways. Just her openness and her candidness, but also like she's encouraged me to find my inner badass as well. Did I already say that? Because my head's going much faster than my mouth does. Sorry, I feel something in here. It's just, sorry about that. Little something. Anyway. Sorry about that. So yeah, she's just awesome, and has had we've had very different journeys, but we've had very similar themes in our journeys, and one of the big ones has been like self-worth, and she's always encouraged me and helped me to see and find my self-worth and all of that stuff. So all around awesome person. So this comes all the way from her in the US of A. Lovely to see mail from you. Oh, pretty. Look, it has foiling too. My one and only Christmas card for the year. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. This card is sent. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so we have a whole scene. Oh. May all your days be merry this Christmas and all year through. Sending our love across the ocean to you, Carly and Jeremy. Jeremy is her partner. So cool. And we have Ordeal of the Sugar Cube, in which the host makes sport of greedy guests. For those of us who inherit furniture that we don't particularly want but feel too guilty to throw away, this trick could give new purpose to Granny's mahogany chairs. Alternatively, a simple utilitarian seat solidly constructed would work just as well as long as its planes are parallel. This sounds an easy proposition to grab a sugar cube between your teeth, but anyone who remembers the chocolate game, in which you may eat as much chocolate as you like until the next person rolls a double, but first you must don a hat, scarf, gloves, and you have to use a knife and a fork, will be familiar with the feeling of being hopelessly tempted as the dice are rolled and then the chocolate taken away. Oh my goodness, are these like weird holiday activities? Because I feel like there's a skull scale as well. Oh my goodness. And then there's the candle quadrille. Oh my goodness, in which the host passes on the torch. Oh, interesting. Balancing on one knee is an unusual thing to do, but with a little practice it can seem quite natural and even zen-like. The introduction of fire challenges this happy equilibrium. Oh, holy cow. That's awesome. This is like really weird party games. Oh, that's fantastic. And they're like on coaster coaster type cardstock as well. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for the card, and love across the ocean to you and Jeremy as well, and hugs and all the good stuff. And these are so weird. Oh, they're funny. Thank you for the giggle and the interestingness. Interestingness? It's a word. I can make up words. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that is from Carly. I will see if there are any links, because Carly also makes art, but I'm not sure if there's a website these days to look at or not. But if there is, I will find it and I will link it down in the bits and bobs so you can check out Carly's art as well. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And talk about timing. Christmas card on Christmas. Yeah. So cool. Thank you. And just thank you for being in my life, and thank Jeremy for being in my life. Like, they have both been super supportive, and especially during my mental health, when I've been struggling the most with my mental health and everything like that. And like I said, just the encouragement of my self-worth as well. Like, it's nice to know, like, it's just nice to know, like, there are people in your life. I think everybody should have someone in their life that they know they can call at 3 a.m. if they really need to. And yeah, anyway, Carly is definitely one of those people. Carly and Jeremy as a unit are definitely those kind of people for me. So thank you so very, very, very much. I'm sorry about the noise here. Thank you so very, very much for the card. Like I've said in previous Happy Meal Mondays, I will be doing a mail out in the new year. So I'm sorry I didn't send a card your way this year. But thank you. Thank you so much. So last but not least, last but never least, and last item of Happy Mail for the new year, unless something like, or sorry, not for the new year, last bit of mail for 2023. Unless something comes in, I might just sneak in an additional Happy Mail sometime this week. Usually nothing arrives. I'm actually kind of surprised to have mail for today. I'm surprised but really grateful to have mail to share with you today. But like not traditionally, just usually in the past, nothing arrives, especially between Christmas and the New Year. But if something arrives, I might do a sneaky something before the New Year. Or just leave it for the new year. I don't know. But very probably last mail of 2023. And somehow that just seems like appropriate in my eyes. Because this comes from the king of envelope art. Longtime friend. Fishspit. Look at all this. It's so funny because these envelopes, they're very stiff because they have the collage all over them, and then they're taped. And so I get a large letter notification little flyer thing that I have to bring into the post office. And so I always have to go in to get my mail from Fish. And the people at the post office are always like, they go into the back to find it, and then they come back out and they walk out slowly because they're looking at this and they don't want to hand it over until they've seen everything. So, and that stayed true this time as well, because she brought this out and she was like, "That's so cool." So yes, Fishspit, king of envelope art, longtime friend, let's see, Fish of Wise Blood fame. Pardon me, I did a brain blank, and I couldn't remember Wise Blood for a minute there. But yeah, look at all of that. Oh my goodness me. And yeah, some of Fish's envelopes are on the wall of awesome behind me. I always point to the Roman cat emperor one right there. I know there is another one somewhere on there, but it's hard to find while I'm looking through the camera. Anyway, so yeah. Dinosaurs, fish, collage, all sorts of things. And this fishy actually got taken aback, but he managed to keep his head. So yay, fishy. So cool. Oh my goodness. So yes, Fishspit of Wise Blood fame. Longtime friend. We often... Fish is another one of those people who just talk so openly about mental health issues, and I really appreciate that, as he deals with depression and rather, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say deep, but it is deep and long-running depression and things like that. And as someone who also deals with depression, like, I appreciate that. I appreciate someone who I can talk to and just be free and like, listen, these aren't pretty thoughts or feelings, but like, this is what I'm experiencing. And Fish has always been a person that I can just be open with in that regard. But we also talk about all sorts of other things, but yeah, I really appreciate him. And he has been writing Wise Blood since before I was born, which makes it a really, pardon me, makes it a really interesting thing to me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we have a very long letter, and because we talk about such personal things or write such personal things and all of this stuff, so I will just let you know that it's a very long letter. It's definitely had a lot of letters lately, and I really love it and appreciate it. I'm not oh my goodness. Sorry, see. I always get distracted by the zines, and now I'm distracted by the letter. So I won't share this just because well, I'll do the first one. Okay. Just because this is a new zine, a blue zine. Little Blue Rooster. Oh, it's a split zine. Okay. So we have Little Blue Rooster, number 1. In this issue, Hound Dog Taylor. And then we have Go Cat Go, number 3, a Rockabilly zine. In this issue, Ronnie Self. Oh, cool. I didn't realize it was a split zine. Hello, Nix. Hello, Fish. Here I am sending you my brand new zine. It's a music zine, but you don't have to be into the music of the musicians I covered because I chose them for their wildness. It's and it's entertaining. It's a new concept for me. You know, I was writing those Go Cat Goes about rockabilly, but this time it's a split zine with Go Cat Go on one half and my new zine on the other half, a blue zine called Little Blue Rooster. I'm going to continue writing this blue zine, and hopefully I can do a good job. Oh my goodness. Goodness me. So yes, then we get into the more personal stuff, so I'll leave it there. But oh, that's so funny, because last week Bill and Ed I received their split zine, and now I mentioned that you can do a split zine by yourself, and now oh, that's so funny. Split zines have entered the consciousness of the zine community. Woo! Awesome. Bring on the collaborations. Or just split zines by yourself. That's awesome. So cool. And so many letters and everything's so high, Fish. I feel like I should know whether or not you watch these videos, but I really don't know. So if you do, love and hugs from Australia. Thank you so much. So thank you all. Oh my goodness. It's just thank you all so very much. It's lovely to hear from you, Fish. It's lovely to hear from you, Carly. It's lovely to hear from you, Jen. Like, I know we have each other on social media and in emails and stuff like that, but postal mail is still something in and of itself, and it's beautiful and it's wonderful to have these connections, and I feel so fortunate to be able to show off the zines. And I just realized that I did a really poor job of showing you Fish's zine. I'm so sorry. Oh goodness, I'm so discombobulated with the letter and everything like that, so I'm so sorry. So I'm going to pack up and say, Little Blue Rooster, a blue zine. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I just... Theodore Roosevelt Hound Dog Taylor was a Chicago blues man. But like the other famous Chicago bluesmen, Muddy Waters, Buddy Guy, etc., he was born in the South, in Natchez, Mississippi. Hound Dog started playing the guitar late. He was 20 before he started playing, and he was 42 before he moved to Chicago. He was born in 1915, but it wasn't until 1971 that he was recorded, and he died in 1975. So most of his career was playing inner city Chicago bars. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry that I didn't show you this properly. So, Fish's zines are very, like, photos, very text heavy, which is awesome. But he has all kinds of, like, he includes pictures and all that. That's so cool, and I'm so excited that that Fish has found another project as well to start getting into. I love a zine series. I haven't done one for ages, and I want to. Okay, so I'm just double checking because there's an address, so I can show you a little bit here. Oh, so see, and then on the other side we have Go Cat Go. Hello, beloved readers. I've said it before in other rockabilly rags I've written that I ain't no writer, I'm just a fan, and this ain't no fancy zine. This is just a fan's notes, and my dearies, I don't know how to be linear. My brains are nearly as cooked as Vince Taylor's See Go Cat Go #1, or as Ronnie Self's came to be. So I don't write continuous or in a straight line. I'm all over the place. I'll get you through it all, but we'll bounce around like a ping pong ball. We're talking about a unique writing voice, right? So again, we have the primarily text and some photos as well. When did this Ronnie Self get himself born? Well, it was July 5th, 1938. Oh my goodness. So it's kind of like a split scene biography zine. Very cool. Rockin' Ronnie Self. I mean, music is not my forte, to say the least. Oh, goodness. But it's always good to learn new things. Cool. So cool. And I am so sorry that I just nearly blitzed through that. I don't know where my brain is, but it's clearly not in my head, or at least it's not connected properly, but that's kind of usual for me. So I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, so we have Go Cat Go split with Little Blue Rooster from Wise Blood. Now, if you want to get in contact, I'm pretty sure that Fish doesn't really have an online presence, but if you wanted to get in contact and wanted a copy of the zine or that sort of thing, just email me at seagreenzines and I can pass on information, because Fish really loves zine trades and all kinds of goodies and things like that. But yeah, it just doesn't have an online presence as such. But I can get you in contact if you would like. So yes. All right. Again, I am so very sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just need a coffee or something. I don't know. But thank you. Thank you. Just thank you. Like, I cannot thank you all enough for everything. Everyone who sends mail, everyone who watches and comments and when you talk to each other in the comments section, that makes me so happy. And everybody who clicks the links and the bits and bobs and like checks out these people and supports everyone, like that's like, obviously I love mail. I love mail. Sorry, Asimov just came into the zine cave. I love mail. I would like to, if I'm able, in the next year, maybe even sign up for some subscriptions of some sort so I can show you even more goodness. Like, there's so much I would really like to do because I do love mail. But the main drive of all of this is so you can see and check out zines and creations by people that you might not otherwise have seen or connected with or even just heard of, because the world is a big place and there are a lot of people in it. So this is my like, hey, this is cool and I would like to show it to you and all that stuff. And yeah, it's kind of like a mini review. I'm still very, very behind in reviews. I don't know if I'll ever be able to catch up, to be quite honest with you, but I'll give it a go. So these are kind of this, I never really consider this to be like a review series, but it is kind of like a little review as well. So yeah, if you'd like video reviews, let me know in the comments. I don't know if it's something I could get into, but you never know. I'm sorry you can see the ring light. Like, I'm doing this, I was going to say fairly early in the morning, but it's later than I thought. But anyway, the lighting in here. Maybe that's something I could do in the new year too, get proper lighting in here. Anyway, so lots of possibilities for the new year. But yeah, and of course, as always, my gratitude to you all. I am here because of you. The only reason I have things to show off is because of you, so I am incredibly grateful. And yeah, I'm not sure what will come, if anything, for the rest of the week. If mail comes, I might get impatient before next Monday and just do something else. I might have a chatty video or two, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm not like, I'm just like, I don't know. It's just that weird time between Christmas and New Year's, that kind of zone. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just take it to make more plans or something like that. I don't know. I'm as unprepared as usual with these things. So, but as always, any requests, put them down in the bits and bobs. I do have a little file for all the requests. Oh, so yeah, I'm looking at you, Ed. And all the things, so I'll see what I can do. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so my goodness me. As I said at the start, whether you're celebrating or not, no matter what you're doing or not doing, I hope the day meets you well. I hope the universe is kind to you today and in the week to come. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for supporting all of this. Thank you, of course, to everybody who sends me mail and everybody who does all the things. And yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know I always pretty much always express my gratitude at the end of these videos, but yeah, it just seems, especially the time of year, as we're moving into a new year, and as we're all kind of like, a new year, what's gonna happen this time? Like, we've all been changed, obviously, by everything that's happened in the past few years. So, but yeah, yeah, probably, very likely, the last Happy Mail of the year. So, until next time, make some zines, have some fun, take extra special care of yourself this time of year, especially. Yeah, take care of yourself. make a zine. Make some zines, definitely. Make some zines! Oh, that's so exciting. And spread a little sunshine. Getting this hat to behave is easier said than done. I am not ready for this to be the last Happy Meal of the year. Next Monday is 2024, and I'm really numbers me is really pleased with the first being on a Monday and everything like that, but I'm not ready. Do you do goals or anything? Set resolutions, pick a word of the year? I'm considering picking a word of the year. But we'll see. Anyway, if you do, let me know. Because also check the bits and bobs, because there's a thing called a life compass. This is kind of like reflecting on the past year and what you want for the next year and stuff like that. So if you're into that, I will put a resource in the bits and bobs for a free printable. It's something that my friend LP put me onto a couple of years ago, maybe even more than that, years ago. And yeah, it's something I like to do every year, just to look back. Anyway, so random. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So yeah.